And talent purgatory is, we're not quite sure if you're not good or if you were in a bad situation where nobody would be successful. What's up, everyone? It's Jake with Master Football. All right, I was thinking about this the other day, and we just saw the Sam Darnold trade to the Carolina Panthers. And we've seen a trade of Matt Stafford to the Rams. And I think that they're similar in a certain way. And here's what I mean. I think that there's this weird time period where there are quarterbacks kind of in, I use biblical terms all the time. I was talking about Easter and teams rising up on Monday. Today I'm talking about kind of like players who are stuck in like talent purgatory. And talent purgatory is, we're not quite sure if you're not good or if you were in a bad situation where nobody would be successful. Take, for instance, Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford now, I think that that's not necessarily an exact situation that we're talking about right now, because he clearly had talent when he was with the Lions, but just never translated to wins. I mean, he had 5,000 yards a couple times. He had 40 touchdowns a couple times. I think maybe once. But he clearly had talent. He can clearly play. But thinking about Sam Darnold and how he kind of relates to that. Now, I saw a graphic from a Colin Cowherd show, and it basically said that when he doesn't play in the last, since 2018, 2019, 2020, if Sam Darnold didn't play, they're 0-10, and they're the worst offense in that time period. If you were to take those 10 games out and show them against the rest of the league, it'd be the worst offense. Now, they're not great with him in there, but that's 10 extra losses. That's 3.5 a season. That can push you from, into the playoffs to being a first, top 10 pick, from 10-win team to a 6-win team, 6.5-win team. So I think that is a big factor in there. But we're going to kind of see. Now, I think that there's a couple of the quarterbacks some of them escape to hell and some of them escape to heaven. But you got to remember that is dependent. That will be evident sooner rather than later. As an example, Ryan Tannehill. Every single Miami Dolphins fan, when they got rid of him, said, "Oh gosh, bust. He's done. He's going to be flamed out of the league." Now look at him, playing pretty well. Had a good offensive line, has good receivers, has a good situation, a much better situation. I think maybe, if he were to play for the Dolphins now, the Dolphins are a little bit better run. Brian Flores runs a pretty good ship over there. If you see what he's gone from, he went from bust to pretty solid quarterback who's got a re-signing. You're able to see, okay, he was in purgatory. You weren't quite sure. Is he good? Is he bad? Oh, he's good. Okay, cool. And then you see Joe Flacco. You weren't quite sure. Is he good? Is he bad? He took his team to the Super Bowl, goes to the Jets. Oh, he's terrible. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. He's actually terrible. So you're able to see that kind of situation. This Sam Darnold trade, I actually really like the Sam Darnold trade because essentially I think it's 2, 4, and a 6. I think it might be a 5, something like that. But for Sam Darnold, the 2 is next year. So the Panthers are going to get Sam Darnold. They're going to get a much better playmaker at quarterback. Now I know that Teddy Bridgewater is pretty solid, but again, they've got Robbie Anderson on the outside. They've got Christian McCaffrey at running back. They've got DJ Moore on the other side. So they've got some pretty good people. They've got a decent offensive line. Probably need to address left tackle, but you're looking at them. He's actually going to do pretty well. We're able to see, is he actually good? He's currently in purgatory, where we're like, not quite sure. Does he suck? Some people say he sucks. Some people say he's going to be great. We don't really know, but we're pretty sure that he deserves another shot. Matt Stafford's kind of in that purgatory, but Matt Stafford's purgatory is not heaven to hell. It's heaven to purgatory. Basically, it's like, okay, are you a middle-of-the-road quarterback or are you a top-flight quarterback? We're going to see what you are because you're going to have the Rams now. Great organization, really well run, solid, one of the best defenses in the league, and a pretty well-established offensive mind in Sean McVay. So we'll see what he is. But again, this QB purgatory, I keep on thinking about this. What are some other examples where a quarterback's kind of in QB purgatory? I think one example was Marcus Mariota. Raiders fan myself. He's further in purgatory, and he's probably going to remain there because he's probably not going to get a chance to start. Again, he came in last year against the Chargers in the second half, had a great half, only had one half. So whether or not a team is going to take a chance on him, we'll see, but we know that he's definitely got some talent. Whether or not it worked or not in Tennessee for what he does best, I don't know, and I don't think it does. but there might be a team that he does work well for. Again, I mean, it's a situation where like he might work well on an offense like the Ravens offense. The Ravens offense would be perfect for Marcus Mariota. Maybe even the Bears offense where they're like, maybe not necessarily the best downfield passer, but he's pretty accurate and he's pretty smart and he's agile, and especially in the weather in Chicago, he makes some plays. All you got to do is get a couple points with that defense. QB purgatory. I got to come up with another religious example for the next video, but this Friday, a secure prospect, so it's not going to be about that. All right, everybody, quick video. It's real late here, so I'm just going to make a quick video. Anyways, I will make an obscure prospect video for Friday, and I will see you guys then.